When I first booted up my new Atari VCS, the first game I played was Centipede. When I booted up my PlayStation 5, the first game I played was Centipede. I have Centipede for the original Atari, but I also have it for the TI-99 4A, PlayStation Portable, every PlayStation console in fact, Nintendo 3DS, and the list goes on. Suffice it to say, I really like Centipede. It's been a video game mainstay in my life since I first played it in the mid-1980s. The new release of a reimagined but based on the classic version of the game is exciting news, and I'm happy to say everyone involved knocked it out of the park. That isn't to say Centipede Recharged is just the classic game with a neon glow overlay. Adamvision and crew have changed the gameplay quite a bit, but attention has been paid to make it feel authentic to the original. Missile Command Recharged was made by the same team, although it was originally made for mobile. This is the first Recharge game made specifically for PC consoles and the VCS. The main point of Centipede Recharge is to get the highest score. No big surprise, but unlike the arcade original, you have only one life to do it. Also, unlike the original, you have power-ups. Things like multi-shot, slowdown, bombs, and even a way to send your enemies back to the top of the screen. Also, unlike the original, the spider isn't the source of frequent profanity and lost lives. Rather than being a dive bomber, the spider moves slowly, and is the source of your power-ups. It's a fairly controversial choice, but one that fits well into the design of the game. Another great addition to Centipede Recharged is co-op mode. This is a really fun way to play with a partner or a friend, and your high scores and challenge scores are kept separate from the single player mode. There's not a lot else to say about it, but it's one of the more exciting parts of the game. There are two main ways to play Centipede Recharged. Arcade is a standard live until you die high score mode, while challenges offer goals to complete a stage. There are 40 challenge stages for the VCS, 10 more than other platforms, which, along with classic joystick support, are the two things exclusive to the VCS. Centipede on the VCS also supports the modern controller, but while you can use a mouse for menus, you cannot use a keyboard or mouse to play the game on the VCS at this time. It's unfortunate in that mouse support would also lead to trackball support, which quite a few fans would appreciate. The VCS version also doesn't have online leaderboards, like other platforms do. Hopefully these features come to the VCS and in general in the near future. I'm not sure what else I could want from an updated Centipede game that Recharge doesn't have, and it's simply one of my favorite games so far in the VCS. The news that the next few months will also bring recharged versions of Black Widow, Asteroids, and Breakout is exceptionally great news. I can't wait, and if Missile Command and Centipede are any indication, these future games will probably turn out good too. Thanks for watching. I'll be making new videos pretty much whenever a new game comes out, so subscribe if you would like to be notified when they're released, and give me a like if you would like to help support the channel. Have fun!